Listen,
Yeah.
Alex and I were saying this earlier, but if you guys don't jump in, we can peanut gallery ourselves into oblivion. So we'll stop talking.
So the fall, the House of Ishida, when's that coming?
Oh, well, the heat is
Not soon enough. Or
from
is
everywhere?
it? I don't know.
looking for some defense from you.
That's pretty spoilery.
Yeah, it is.
We're getting to the end of the season, so who knows? Will they continue? Will the foe fall in favor of a new one for season 4?
I don't know. How do you rectify it though? Like, Rio either has to die or stay on the planet and thrive with his empire. I don't know.
They kind of hinted he might come back to the Rasa. Isn't that door open still?
I want it to be because I want to continue working with these fine folks.
How many times will you rip our hearts out, though, Rio? How many times can I take you back?
Mi amor. I left once.
I feel like there are solutions outside of the two that you offered. Like, what if we somehow infiltrated and like wiped your mind again and made you a orphan?
Black.
It's a good thing I'm not writing.
Yeah.
But I hope soon. Are you asking because you're looking forward to Rio becoming 4 again?
Of course.
Yeah.
Aww.
I feel like everyone's kind of got that bent, you know, and that's a part of the way you designed your take on that character.
No, I wanted to have the fans really hate Rio, right? Because he is just, he's merciless, he's impetuous, and I was saying earlier that it's funny now that he has his memories, you know, you think he'd have more confidence in his decisions and his ability to trust people. But on the contrary, you know, he puts his set of people together and he still doesn't know what to do. And he's still constantly questioning Teku, constantly questioning Misaki. What should I do? But it's just like, you have your memories, you know, just figure something out. But at the end of the day, I wanted the fans to hate Rio enough so that they would miss 4. And to be honest, I just want to be 4 again so I could throw a kick, throw a punch or something. Because right now I'm tired of throwing fingers. And that's all he does.
Yeah, how difficult has it been being sort of separated from the rest of the cast a lot of the time that you spent all this time with?
It was the hardest part of the season, shooting away from them because they are my family. I spend more time with them more than anyone between the cast and the crew, and I love the vibe around them. There's so much love, there's so much peace, there's so much
and you
compassion.
contribute to that vibe, so we really missed him too. Yeah, I felt like we had lost a crew member, like we did in the story, and we also did on set. It was a big loss. So hopefully we all get to reunite a little bit. And even when we did get to reunite, you were like wearing weird robes and stuff. So
to be comfortable.
Yeah, to be comfortable.
To exude comfort and confidence somehow, and I decided on a robe. It's tough. I was shooting in a totally different city too at that, and had the baby. So what they did was they would shoot like 4 or 5 episodes worth of work in a week. And so that just fried my brain.
Are you block shooting?
I was block shooting,
God.
There was one day where I had like 20 or 30 pages of dialogue.
Across different episodes.
Wow. So it was just, it was really weird.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it was so tough.
Well, don't you miss the bromance a little bit? I mean, we felt like there was a lot of that in the prior season.
Much. No, listen, Anthony especially, and Melissa can attest to this, his conversations, and he's always playing the devil's advocate in any debate, and we debate a lot on set. We're very...
Yeah, he's talking about off camera. The cast is undeniably committed to engaging in discourse and current events, and Anthony usually will play devil's advocate because he's good at it, but like we're constantly interested in engaging with each other and getting each other's opinions about what's up and what's going on and what do you think about that. Well, I don't agree with you, or maybe I do, but you can't tell because we're just talking about it, you know. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, you've disagreed with me?
Constantly. You just can't tell.
No.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of the show itself. I mean, it seemed like there was something going on with 4 and 3 as far as, just having a camaraderie. And they would look to each other as strong men in these difficult situations. Particularly as they didn't always have their memories to rely on. So they
Is
had
that
to...
3 is a strong man that gets his ass whooped all the
Don't
time?
razz this. Oh,
No, I'm just trying to egg him on. See, there's that bromance coming again.
I didn't know you guys. I always felt like the bromance was between 3 and 1. That was a serious on-camera bromance.
Yeah, 3 and 1. Even 6
But when
and
you
3.
were on when 4 was on the ship, he was just like silent and moody.
No, there was that nod. They nod each other. You're like, okay, you got
Right?
back.
Cool.
I feel like Misaki has just been pulling the wool over Rio's eyes. Is he gonna really read into her BS eventually? Like, I really want him to actually on something.
I don't even know why he took her back.
Oh my
At this
gosh,
point,
no.
like, you killed the only woman that ever showed me love, and then I take you back for what reason? I don't know, but is he gonna fall for her BS? Right now, she's been very, not convincing, but she's been very aggressive with her opinions, and it doesn't help that Teku's guidance has been failing me through lack of proof of concept. You got to care about the people, you got to care about the spiritual center of Zyron, and literally all that is just, it's not working out. Meanwhile, here's Misaki saying, hey, you gotta go and be that old Rio that I know and just slice some heads. And I think right now, like, she is the only opinion that I have yet to act upon. And I think that's where it's happening right now. So will he fall into that BS? It's one of those things where you're just gonna have to tune in and find out.
It's like he's like, where's Thor at this moment? That's questioning everything. It's kind of like,
and it's there, and that's the reason. That's the reason why he's still keeping Teku, right? I think, anyway.
Yeah.
That's why he's keeping Teku, because otherwise he would have just been as ruthless as Portia.
Yeah.
He would have gone out there. He would have been front line with his men, but yet he's there behind the desk trying to strategize, trying to do this, trying to do that. But I think that's the piece of 4 that's there. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that effectively enough. Because it's one of those, like, it's coming.
Yeah.
It's really, really coming.
thanks for the hint.
Yeah.
I like your T-shirt. Have you seen that one?
Oh my goodness.
Yours
That
says
needs
it
to
was
be.
sold. Have you not seen that?
Still, no, I want that.
I know, it's a dope.
That's dope.
It's a dope shirt.
Okay.
Bubba. See, I think Bubba should belong to 5 now.
Yeah.
It's one of those, right?
Yeah.
I know.
We need to put, like, the arrow or something.
What were you
2
going to
moves.
say?
Oh no, I was going to ask you. You've got some physical surprises, with your abilities that we don't know much about yet. Where are you hoping they take that?
We're actually going to have a pretty big revelation as we wind down season 3. I feel like 2's origin story is this rabbit hole situation where you think you've hit the bottom and then there's a whole another chamber that's underneath it. And we've got a massive revelation that's going to be coming up, and that leads into, near the very end of the season, a big secret that betrays something about 2's physical body that I'm not sure anyone would have assumed was possible. So
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, so I'm interested to see how that's going to go and how the fans react to it. But as for what I wish to see where they're going to take it, I'm too preoccupied trying to figure out where they're going to take what they've got planned to have my own wishes about it. But to be terribly vague in that spoilery fashion, that's kind of the only way I can answer that. Yeah.
Well, we were also told that we're going to get some story between Android and 2 as far as their backstory and their dynamic. And that's been kind of interesting this season. It seems like she trusts the android so much when perhaps maybe she shouldn't.
Yeah, no kidding. I feel it's so interesting. All the times that we've seen the alt 2s or the alt androids, most people aren't really conscious to witness the hijinks that she gets up to. So, yeah, I feel like sometimes our trust is maybe perhaps irresponsibly placed upon this faulty being.
That's a great way to put that.
Yeah, but that's a part of the rabbit hole origin story. Yeah, Two's origin story is linked, or rather, both of their origin stories are linked in a way that I don't think anyone's gonna see coming. It's kind of a chicken egg situation.
What do you like about playing Two versus how you like playing Portia? Like, because you're doing both this season a lot more than you did last season. So how do you feel about playing both roles like around the same time? Are we even going to see a fight between two Portias? I would love that.
I know. The girl who stunt doubles Two, we're really like keeping our fingers crossed because that would be so much fun to do, is to fight each other. I love playing Portia. I think she's a blast. And she's such a stark contrast to who Two is, or how she's represented. And the way they think is different, the way they walk is different, the way they talk is different. And despite them having the same face, we have the same face as them, I really feel like they're two completely different characters, and they are. They come from the same original place, but the path from how they got onto the Raza is completely divergent. Like they have completely different arcs, and you know, if I have a hope for Two in any way, like it would definitely be to see what Portia's story is, how she got from outside of that medical facility to on the Raza and taking it over. Even I think that'd be neat. Yeah, she's a fun character to play. She's really fun and gross. You usually need to shower afterwards, but really fun.